Yo, what is up, guys? So we have finally have a confirmed date for the wipe, which is tomorrow, 5/28/2020. So a lot of new updates, a lot of new information that we have here, and I am super excited to share this information with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these patch notes. So for the first three, pretty much what's happening is you need to enter a CAPTCHA, and if you don't know what a CAPTCHA is, it's like random letters that you have to enter correctly. So what happens is you're going to have to enter that on the flea market. And if they feel that you're adding a lot of stuff to the flea market, they'll make you enter it again. If you enter it incorrectly 3 times, it will block you from the flea market for 5 minutes. And each time you miss it 3 times, it increases that 5 minutes. At least that's kind of what it looks like it says right here. Each subsequent 3 times incorrectly will increase the time. Access to trade will not be banned, but will require you to enter a CAPTCHA if you're currently banned from the flea market. The stash in all editions is increased by 2 full rows or 20 single squares, which is pretty good. That's about 2 to 3 guns. Pretty cool. Heck, it might even be more. Yeah, it's 2 to 3 guns. They improved the display of thermal imaging devices. So through thermal imagers now, as in real life, it is impossible to spot enemies through glass. So this is actually true. I actually made a video on this about a week ago, I want to say. I'll definitely leave that in the description below. But it's going to be pretty cool on Reserve. You'll kind of have, a little bit of a way to kind of counteract thermals. So I think a lot of people will be mad about it. I think if they just put it back up, essentially, to what it was, where it was a long distance, and they kept the impossible spot through glass, I think it'd be better. They're adding the ability to lean while prone. We saw a video of this. If I do find that video, I'll definitely leave it in the description below for you guys. We're also getting our first iteration of the Steam audio, and the way that kind of works is it makes it so, like, if you have a room full of stuff, the actual sound like bounces off that stuff. So you kind of be able to pinpoint locations better. Granted, this is the first iteration, so it probably won't be that great. They are saying that the game is definitely going to sound different, so you definitely have to be careful. Another big thing that I talked about in my update video, you can't sell items that are not found in raid on the flea market. But this does not apply to weapons, so anytime you take weapons off of somebody, you can sell them to the flea market. Boom. Easy, so you don't have to worry about it too much. I don't know how this applies to attachments, though, and that's another big thing. When combining stacks of items that are found in raid with a not found in raid, all the items will receive found in raid status. So if you found M61 bullets in raid, do not combine them with any M61 that you already have, because it will make that M61 non-sellable on the flea market. So these big 3 things right here. So if you place items in your secure container and they are found in raid, only if you exfil the location with a survived status will they count. If you exit the location and get a run through, or you die, they will not count as found in raid. So that's a big thing. Found in raid status. So if you enter a raid with the item, as it already happens, you lose that found in raid. Buying offers from the flea market, as it already does, loses find in raid. Quest rewards obtained by completing quests, crafting items in the hideout, the drops that you get from Twitch, and items obtained through Scav box will have found in raid status. So anytime you complete a quest and turn it in, all those items that you get from those people are found in raid. So that's nice. So if you need to like sell some stuff or something like that, that means the thick case from Therapist will still be sellable, so on and so forth, which is awesome. All fence goods, just like now, won't have found in raid if you buy from him. The next big thing is the resources of items. So like fuel and all that stuff, when you're going to buy fuel and you have to double click to see how much is in it, they fixed it so now it's just right there. Like you don't need to do anything. They have currency icons now, and they'll be different colored. I assume that the rubles will stay the same color, but the USD, or the dollars, are going to be green, and I assume euros are probably going to be blue. That's just a guess. And then they have new tops and bottoms for the PMCs. They've optimized CPU, sound, They optimized the casing muscle flash, and the creation of decals, which I assume is probably has to do with like the detail of like stuff on your backpack and so on, or branding. They've improved AI behavior. They've also fixed a bug where if the player falls into the bot's legs, the bot can't hit him. So my assumption is people would go straight up to the bot and lay down in front of him, and it wouldn't be able to hit him. So they also had a few Gluhar bugs where he wouldn't react to people dying, and he also wouldn't react to enemy shots. So like if you killed his guards, he wouldn't react to it. And then they sometimes wouldn't even react to the enemies. So like they wouldn't react to us when we ran by or anything like that. Sturman's guards did not take their positions correctly, and then now the Sturman guards will no longer rush between points while in peaceful behavior. So until they hear a shot or see somebody, they're in peaceful mode. So they're not going to be rushing the points that they usually run through. Also, bots no longer attack player scavs that have killed another player scav, which is really good. I did usually wait for someone that was a player scav to shoot me, hopefully not kill me, and then I can kill them, so I didn't get this, but this helps a lot. But I still definitely don't think you guys should be killing each other. If you guys are doing scav runs, you guys both need the money. So and then increase the variety of patrols that scavs have. So on all locations is what it looks like. So that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Some of the other bug fixes that are pretty notable were the ripples on the FLIR image display. So that's pretty noticeable, a pretty big bug. And my assumption is it's more of like those big lines that you usually see on the FLIR are probably going to be gone. Granted, I think it's more due to the refresh rate of the FLIR than anything, but that's just me. They had... And I'm going to link all this below. I'm just kind of going through like the big ones that I really find that are very important. Bug when site image was frozen after reconnecting. So like if you DC'd from the game and came back and you try to aim down sight, it wouldn't actually be able to see through the site. So kind of sucks. That's happened to me a few times. The layering of the user interface and descriptions on the flea market. I've had that happen to me. Bug of deducting twice the number of items from the merchant than buying 2 items. Oh, when buying 2 items. Okay. Oh, wow. So it looks like when you bought 2 items, it looks like it deducted 4. Ooh, wow. Okay. That's weird. And that was like the overall availability of the market. That's damn. Overlapping drop-down list of filters with elements and offer interface. Display of the purchase limit. They improved it, so it just looks better. It probably isn't in the same red box. Fixed in presets. Oh, okay, all right. So these are going to be things that are fixed in presets. Bug for selecting blocked offers. If you check the box when purchasing the preset, select all. Okay, cool. So it makes it so it seems like it would switch to the next available thing. Flea market interface block when purchasing preset items as a result of an error. Various other fixes. Bug when character could move to a prone position while jumping. Blocking the examining of items if a player has started examining an item in the handbook. Movement bug when a character could increase their speed as a result of running and jumping. So they're calling bunny hopping essentially a movement bug. So you won't be able to b-hop anymore. And I didn't really do it myself, but it was definitely a good way to get your strength and endurance up. A bug where reconnecting into indoors led to the fact that all sounds were not switched as indoor sounds. Yep, that would happen to me all the time running a scav when I went to interchange. Bug where there was no animation for the melee attack while prone. Bug when the broken visor was visible against the background of the preset or modification screen in the hideout. I've had that. So you'll go into hideout and they'll say that you have a broken visor. That sucks. Spamming AI error of the servers related to searching. for bots path, spamming error, on client graphic text called destination texture. Doesn't look like anything else is really big that I found. And then they removed the audio notification for the completion of crafting items during raids. So like when you would get that big Russian sound, like it's usually really loud saying, oh, this item's done crafting, they removed that. It's no longer, which is awesome. It means I can turn up my interface sound again, which is very good. Now you can't throw grenades. Oh, now you can't throw grenades while sprinting. I never was able to throw grenades while sprinting. But, oh, it says now. Sorry. Now you can. Oh, wait. Yeah, now you can't. I feel like they said now you can, but I don't know. I have never been able to throw nades while I was sprinting. They changed the conditions for the survived tag. Now you need to stay in raid for at least 10 minutes or gain at least 600 XP before leaving. I know it used to be 500 XP. So, they upped it. I think 100. Increase the amount of experience required for the first 20 levels. I think that's gonna screw with some people, but it is what it is. Definitely make sure you guys are doing those quests. They simplified the Jaeger quest. They changed various old quests. New rewards have been added to pretty much make it so the quests are worth doing. A large number of rarity items and chances of item spawns. Increase the variety of items spawned in loot containers. Improve the quality of loot issued for the successful extraction of friendly scavs. So that means like the scav PMC extracts, they've increased the loot quality. I got complete and utter crap. I've done 2 of them. I got crap. I heard somebody got a items case, which is insane. But hey, you do you. Various changes of the characteristics of items, changes to the equipment of bots and player scavs, various changes to loot spawns and points, loot spawn points and locations. So this is pretty cool. Overall, it's going to be a great update, I feel. But I will say that me personally, I am looking more or less forward to the overall experience of this new patch, which should be very fun. I will be giving some of my thoughts on a lot of the things that are said in here in a separate video, but that is it. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.